Now let's get back to the 2006 Diva search. So how did you hear about that?
Actually, I heard about Diva Search through my agent, because he kind of knew the direction Nikki and I really wanted to go in. He knew our talents. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they're coming, and, we just talked about it, and I'm like, oh, this will be great. And I actually talked to them before they met both Nikki and I. We talked to people at WWE, and I was like, yeah, and I have a twin, and they're like, what? We want twins? Well, this is what we're looking for. So it was really cool.
Who'd you talk to? Was it John or?
Oh no, it was in their PR office in Los Angeles.
So take us through the entire Diva search. How did that
It was actually insane.
It was
we
crazy.
Weren't expecting. I think too, because we were athletes, and we looked at we want to go in and wrestle. So we thought we'd come in more in workout attire.
Well, yeah, we just weren't. I guess, I don't know, we walked in t-shirts and jeans and light makeup and normal hair, and here everyone was in glitter bras and panties and hair and makeup to the T, and we were like, where did we just walk into?
Yeah, wait, this must not be Diva Search. Like, oh, it is. And we're like,
oh. And then, there was, I remember the bikini part, and everyone has, I didn't even know that these things were called bikinis, but they were wearing, and here we come in our, orange plain bikinis, hair and ponytails,
we're probably
so,
what?
Hey guys, we were just so unprepared for it. We just didn't know what to expect, and, but it was cool because I think, we were sitting, when we were in line, Layla was in front of us.
It was insane.
We were sitting at a table, and there was Maurice and Rosa Mendez and Brooke Adams, and Maurice didn't even know English, and it was just, I look back at that, I'm like,
table.
It's so crazy, to think.
I know someone has a picture somewhere of all of us sitting there, because they went around, and it'd be awesome to look at that, to see all of us who were sitting at the table, as all of us who went on, and so, and I have to say, Ashley Massara was amazing. She was so sweet to Nicole and I, and she really helped it. Yeah, Miz was a jerk. But Ashley really helped us out, and she was so sweet to us. So, we really enjoyed her. And we're like, you know what? This is awesome. This is where we want to be.
What other workers were there at the time of the tryout?
It was only those two. It was The Miz and Ashley. So
they were hosting it.
Yeah, so it was cool. It was in Los Angeles, so I think it was hard for any of the other talent to get there.
What did they make you guys do?
Well, we had to do an entrance, what would your entrance be? Yeah. And they kind of just, get in line and hit music, and there you go. And,
you cut a promo.
Yeah, you had to cut a promo. They, gave you a topic, and then you cut a promo.
I think you had to give, a catchphrase. Was that one of them?
Did you guys go together, or did you guys walk?
Well,
we actually did.
We were about to go together on the entrance, and all of a sudden they pulled one twin back, and they go, by yourself, right in the middle of it to see, to throw us off.
Yeah.
And so
but you can't throw the Bellas off.
Heck no.
So, but it was, but it was more fun, I think, to go together. Because as you have seen through our whole career, we really like to play off each other, and we have fun.
It's fun that way.
Yeah.
Best part about being a twin.
Were you guys good at the promo?
Actually, yes, because the promo was based on what if your boyfriend slept with your sister. So it's that was Mexican,
Miz.
Italian.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what would happen.
Miz and I got in an actual argument back and forth. It was hilarious.
It was.
I remember seeing him in a bar in LA a few months after, and I was like, hey, Mike. I'm like, do you remember? And we were laughing about it because it was so funny because I literally was going back at it with him bad.
It doesn't take much to get her mad.
I'm a firecracker.
So after the search took place, what was the word to you guys? Obviously, you didn't get hired right away.
No, well, so what happened was they told us during it, they go, look, twins can't go through. We need to have 8 individual spots. So the whole time, Brie and I knew we couldn't make it to the top 8. So that's why she actually, if you go back and look, she wasn't even there on the finals when they were doing the cuts because she had to be at another job.
I had a modeling gig that I booked it was great money, so it was okay, I could come for one day, but the other days, this is how I pay my bills, so I wasn't able to make it. And especially once okay, if I can't be in the top because 2 girls can't be in one position, then,
Right. So I was there, and Miz was like, blah, 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 you're my favorite twins, but sorry. And so when I was grabbed my purse, I was walking out, and one of the reps for WWE pulled me aside and was like, hey, look, we really want you and your sister